Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Heat Evolution. I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm pretty tired, but I have a big want to finish or continue this career. Um, since it's Daytona, I don't want to bother qualifying.
Tonight we're live from Daytona International Speedway for the Coke 0400 powered by Coca-Cola. It's a warm, muggy 4th of July weekend, but the skies are clear and we're ready to kick off the second half of the season. Tonight we go 160 laps under the lights. NASCAR on NBC is next. We'll take it from here. Get set.
And we're on the
The race
track.
is going green. There's the green flag.
Yeah, I'm just pretty exhausted from today, but it's always good to sit down and play some nice casual NASCAR. I know that this is seen as a bad NASCAR game. I've probably talked about this before, but
Still there.
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not the best, but um, I just want to do a natural playthrough of all the NASCAR Heat games. And like, it's not as bad as everyone says it is. It's just I kind of see where people are coming from. Lack of content, very lackluster graphics, physics that aren't good. Like, yeah, lack of features like no different no look back, no track map. Cup being the only series, that kind of stuff. But each Heat game was a steady improvement over all the others, with the exception of Heat 5, which is better than Heat 4 because, for one, I believe the physics are better, at least on the PC versions they are. And they added a few small features, which don't change the game drastically, but they're additions, and they technically make the game better. But I'm basically saying people don't like this game, and I kind of understand why. But it's definitely not the worst NASCAR game anymore. At least this game works. Like, other than the pause glitch, which is funny, there's not really many other glitches in the game. You can perfectly do races, and sure, it's not the most exciting. But speaking of, I need to get through the field. But when I get stuck behind someone, all my momentum is just gone. The thing is, you can't really get people to work with you like you can in the later games with the draft partners and friends and stuff. I don't really know if drivers will go with me or not. But this isn't quite close quartered like the later Heat games. We're getting quite spread out. It kind of behaves more like an old pre-super speedway or pre-restrictor plate Talladega or Daytona race. It's kind of when it plays out like.
Hold your line.
But the draft is still very essential. We just have to look for gaps in the track, while also making sure there's cars to get the draft off of.
Clear high. All clear.
We had a slow couple first laps, but we are now making our way up to the top 30 almost.
Car high.
And this is really just about how much ground I can make up.
Clear high.
It's like, I never qualified Daytona and Talladega. You always get last. I can't remember if that's the case in this game, but I don't want to spend like 3 minutes qualifying here.
Car low.
Got some points rivals around here. Hoping this is a good points day. We did have a good points day at Sonoma. I don't think in the last part I checked where I was in the standings. I just checked the chase standings, so I'll make sure to do that this time around. I want more spots than that, though.
Stay low.
By the way, I now have Labonte as my spotter, and I'm also pushing him. He's like, "Hey, I'm in front of you, driver. I'm next to you now. I'm up high." Still there. Yeah, he says that a lot, but this dude probably has the most personality of the three spotters in the game. Whoa! Something's up with the 31 there. Ah! A fly landed on my thumb. Like the thumb I used to turn the car. That was weird. I've never seen a fly land on my hand before. On my legs, yeah, but not literally on my finger. It's like I felt something, and like sometimes I just like hallucinate, feel something that isn't actually there, but no. Bro just landed on my finger. Might be the same one that was sitting on the top of the monitor in the last part. I don't know. I think this meme I saw from TikTok that was like a fly got on a fly was on a plane that was going from like the U.S. to London or something, and it was like this little guy's life about to change forever. He just flew into a plane, just stumbled onto the plane, no ticket or anything, and went across the world. I don't know, it was just funny.
Still there? Clear low.
I don't know if we're even getting the top 20 here. There's such a big gap now. It would need a caution. Well, this game just lacks cautions badly. Sure, there's mechanical failures, but everyone usually gets out of the way of it, so...
Stay high. Still there?
Oh yeah, so we did get a horsepower improvement in the last episode. How did I forget? Because I was so excited about that. I'm not sure how much it's going to help us at Daytona,
Stay
but
low.
I do
Still
wish I was
there?
running better than this. I also wonder who's gonna win if we're gonna get a random winner like last year. Or if it'll just be Dell Jr. Remember, Dell Jr., defending champ, has not won this season.
Car low.
I was not clear. The spotter even told me so.
Car high.
No, I'm doing the funny blocking. Where it's like I totally shouldn't be, but I want to.
Car low.
Dang it.
Car low. Here you go. Stay high. Still there? Still there? Stay low. Still there? Still there? Still there? Last lap. All clear.
Sorry, kind of zoned out there, but we have driven back up to top 25, but I don't think that's gonna give us much bonus sponsor money, so very disappointing. Again, I don't know where we finished in past races here. I don't know where we finished in the Daytona 500. I can go back and check that one, but a few more turns to see if I can get a run around Danica Patrick. Don't think it's gonna be enough.
Stay
No.
high. Still there? We'll get him next time.
And there you go. B25. Not sure who's gonna win here. Kyle Busch. Very boring top 10, I guess, outside of Clint. $200,000. Of course, we need $2 mil for the next upgrade, so. '24th in points. We lost a spot, man. And Dale Jr. second. I'm surprised he didn't win that. He's usually very, very, very good at Daytona in these games. So, Kentucky's next. I still don't have any changes I can make in the sponsors. And here's where we'll really see if the changes in our, if our horsepower improvement is going to make any difference. And I can't think. I am exhausted from today. Probably shouldn't record, but I want to, dang it. My neck also hurts really bad behind my neck. This recliner, for context, I'm in a place I'm not usually at, and this recliner I'm using does not support my neck as well, and it kind of hurts. I'm even leaning back, and it's not helping. It's kind of unfortunate, but I think it's mostly because I have to look slightly up to save speed. I don't know. .34.8 record. I'm gonna assume that was from from the last race here. I don't believe I did a quick race here. I did a couple more quick races to unlock some challenges, and I don't know what all you have to do to get all the challenges, but I don't know. I've thought about playing the challenges, but I don't want to have to go through and unlock them all, so I don't know. Really. All of that for last. Cool. So the horsepower movements don't mean crap.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
I also feel like that lap could have been better, but still.
Stay high. Still there. Still there. You're all clear.
Just gonna focus on getting a good start here.
Carlo. Stay high. Still there.
I have a lot of speed on the front stretch and in turn one, but I can't get to the bottom right now.
Stay high. Still there. All clear.
I thought that Brian Scott car was Danica Patrick, but what's the difference? They're both bad drivers.
Stay low. Still there. Stay low. Still there.
Underneath Jones. I thought that was Bell for a second, but like, man. This is long before Bell in the 20. Oh, I ran into
All
Casey.
clear.
Is anyone else gonna get collected? Now we're gonna have our first caution in like several races. Like, how many races have it been since we had a caution? A lot of them.
Still
And it's like I
there.
was really hoping for some because like it's making these races longer because there's not cautions to break up some of the laps. I just wish you could do shorter races with and still have cautions on them, but you can't. It gets even worse when stages come in the future games and you have to have a 13% race to run stages. We're getting faster though with the draft. The draft is the big factor here.
Still there.
Well, who knows? I'm sure some grip improvements and some aero improvements would help out. At these bigger tracks, the aero improvements would help. I assume that'll just be even more draft. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of a difference the horsepower actually is. I'm not sure if the upgrades make that much of a difference like they do in the later Heat games, where a 70 is like terrible, but you can go all the way back to like the difference is night and day in the Heat game, or the later ones. That is, I cannot think straight.
Still there. All clear. All clear. Stay low. Still
These
there.
races are flying by though. I don't like they don't usually fill this fast, so I'm not sure if that means anything or not.
Car high.
We're up to 26. I'd like a top 25. I always try to make my race goal be wherever I am in points, so 24 is our goal, or better.
That was your
And I think at this rate we can do that. But I don't know, Mike Winnet got around us. That's not great. They're leaving us in the dust now. Even though my lap times are solid. I don't know. We won't have to pit this race either, so in the go, huge run into turn one. Not enough to catch him though. Come on. Now I think the cars behind her are closing in. Like I'm holding left all the way right now. So yeah, unless we get a huge help from the AI here, which I'm not sure about. I don't know if we're catching these guys. There's still time though. There's still 8 laps. But now I feel like I'm gonna be lucky to get a top 30. Not some good races today. Kind of disappointing with their horsepower upgrades, but right now just trying to hang on. Hang on at 27th, I guess. We're losing more ground in those guys, so They're actually battling behind us. Ran out of grip there though. They're gonna catch us very soon. I love a caution. Just something to happen to these races, please. Alright, Eric Jones is gonna look to pass here really quick. Yeah, I'm just looking ahead, not behind, which, hey, I might need to look behind a little bit so I don't, run into him. I don't know, I feel like my laps, I don't know if I can improve my laps much more, so. I think I just need grip at this point. And when we are generally pulling away on the straightaways.
Here you go.
Just focusing, just hitting my marks. I think 27th is where we're getting. Look at these intervals, yeah. What happened to Eric Jones, though? Where'd he go? You having an issue? Oh, I hit the wall. There's one car in pit road.
Last lap.
That might be him, actually. Last lap. Got a 1.2 second gap. So I think I just need to bring it home here.
You're low on fuel.
Really running low in grip, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna take this car home 27th.
We'll get him next time.
Yeah, apologies for being so tired in this video. I've just been exhausted. But I actually do have an idea for how we're going to finish off this series, though, that I think is going to make it excited. I will announce it at the beginning of the next episode. But for now, the winner was Kyle Busch again. Isn't that 6 wins now for Kyle Busch? Or is it 5? I'm not sure. But we're going to continue to drop in the points. Only 2 points behind AJ. But like the guys we were battling, Stewart and Alvarola, they're pulling away. Up to 20 points now. Alright, so I want to check a couple things. I'm going to check the schedule and see So 25th, where did we get in the 500? Oh yeah, well that was pit strategy stuff, wasn't it? So we haven't revisited any track normally yet. That won't happen until Pocono. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, 8 races left in the regular season. So let's look at the standings. Regular points, we've pretty much taken a look at that. So, my season 1 standing, sorry. Yeah, Kyle up to 5 wins with the double wins today. I don't think he's the first one to do that in the series, but yeah. What's interesting is Kyle is not the points leader either in regular points. He is third, 1 point ahead of Edward. Yeah, him and Logano are the only multi-time winners, and the only other new winner recently is Truex. So we're still looking at Junior Kenseth Johnson probably getting in. McMurray and Larson. Larson's really the main one that needs to worry right now. So I think with that, yeah, I think that's all we can do for now. So next time we'll hopefully have more energy. I'll have an announcement to make for the rest of the series, and we will do New Hampshire. And if I press the right button, I can see what's after that, Indy. So thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye, guys.